Happy Equinox! How are you feeling? I would be recording outside, but it is really windy here in Phoenix today. Winds of change. All right. Also feeling heightened emotions, heightened mental activity. If I had to distill it down to one major concept for today, I would have to say the old fear-based paradigms, agendas are being brought to the forefront. They're being pushed. And even though already today I've cried it out, I've yelled it out, I have just wanted to curl up in a little ball, a little fetal position ball, and just be left alone all day. Also, I am feeling the deeper meaning behind all of this. And to me, from the greater spiritual perspective, this is an invitation from our souls. Do you want to perpetuate and continue these old paradigms, stories? How's it going for you? How's it been going for you? What have you been intending for yourself moving forward? What kinds of stories feel really inspiring to tell about yourself, your life, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams? And what just feels like a perpetuation of lack mentality, fear-based? And there's nothing, well, I was going to say there's nothing wrong with that. There isn't, and it's not a judgment, because let me tell you how many of these stories are coming up right now, just so in my face. And those stories have been real for me, and I'm honoring that. I'm honoring what has happened to me and for me, what I have witnessed and observed and endured. And the invitation here is to really honor it, really see ourselves in the fullness and richness of the experiences that we have had. And the invitation now is to decide, do I want to keep telling this story? Or maybe if I start telling a different story, maybe if I start speaking something different that feels really good, that feels really empowering and motion forward and cheerleading for myself. I've been inviting myself more and more to speak as if and really get super juicy into the details of what it is that I really truly want my experience to be. But I am living as if I am waking up in the space that I really want to be waking up, with the person I really want to be waking up with, and feeling the ways that I know I'm ready for, and having the day-to-day experiences that I know that I truly desire. So I'm acting as if they're already happening, and I'm manifesting my dreams, my desires into physical manifestation in that way right now. So that's what I'm doing. And a lot of these stories are trying to come up from the past and say, but this didn't happen before, but you did all these things and nothing happened. But remember this, remember how awful you felt, or remember how scared you were, or remember how unsuccessful that was. Like, whatever it is, like, this is pushing so hard right now and it doesn't feel good. And so that's when I'm like, okay, I have to shift something, get up and out of this space, take some deep breaths, move my body, go into my heart, ground my energy, whatever's going to work for me to get out of that hamster wheel of mental anguish and storytelling that feels really fear-based. Because it feels so awful because it's not your truth. And that is your biggest, like, red flag. Like, hey, pay attention to this. It feels so bad because that's actually not your truth. So when things start feeling so overwhelming and just awful or sad and down and miserable or scary, or, you know, it's like those things are I'm not saying those aren't real, but if it is involving stories from the past or experiences from the past that just want to be relived over and over, it's like, okay, I see you, I hear you, and I am creating something very different in my life moving forward. So that is at the heart of what is happening right now, it feels like, for a lot of us. This equinox energy, the fall equinox, letting the dead leaves fall. We don't need to hold on to the dead. That is not serving us anymore. Meaning the dead leaves. So how can we let those go? How can we let those fall away? Honoring what has been, truly. Because it's gotten us to where we are now. And where we are now is in a space where we get to choose something very different for ourselves. This is a massive moment on our planet. It's a massive moment to be conscious in a physical human body. So how are we going to utilize this? How are we choosing to move forward? With the weight of the past super present and continuing those patterns? Or are we going to let go of what we're ready to let go so that we can lighten up the load and really be ready for what is coming in for us now? Yes, please. Here for it. Thank you so much for being here with me. Happy equinox, happy solar eclipse, happy fall. Happy to be present in this moment with you. Mwah. See you on the next one.